Greetings and once again welcome back to another episode of the power issues and the crashing and yeah, let's just keep calling it the insanity. In the last episode I finally made some science and decided what to research. And in this episode, my goal is to fix a bunch of issues and maybe figure out how to scale up the science and yeah, fix some more issues, mostly. Starting with, you guessed it, power. Power keeps being a very, very tough issue because it's just, I don't know, it just is. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe? Something. 5, 6, 3, 6, 7. Okay, that was one too many. And then the question is, let's see, I have that there, so I should actually be able to. Let's place it here. I know, I'm building on the road, shame on me, but roads can easily be moved, especially thankfully this is very quick to deconstruct. Though maybe I will not deconstruct all of it now, but some. Because we can just make the road go up here instead. That way it's not in the way and it's should be safe because I have no plans on building there anyway. Have I mentioned how much I am looking forward to robots and stuff? Yes, I have already. Good, very good. Then I can reiterate how good that would be. Ah! Do I have these things? No? Okay, then good thing I can actually afford these things. Exactly as many of them as I wanted. And then I'm going to need more inserters, that's for sure. Sure, have some of these and have some more fuel. Because each of these things needs 4 inserters, that's a lot. That is very much a lot. Two to take in and 2 to take out. That's just how much we need. So I think it kind of goes without saying, right? That I'm planning on making a couple of trips to the mall in this episode. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be a PyBlock episode without trips to the mall, and it wouldn't be a PyBlock episode without crashing into things. Crashing. Crashing into a lot of things today. I think I would like to start saving a bit more of these actually. Because the mechanical inserters are useful. Let's call them that. Very useful. Why do I have 75? Mm-mm. I need to probably take a look at some old episodes to see where my missing pipe is. Or maybe I have destroyed it actually. That wouldn't surprise me. Um, isn't this the way I took out? No, okay, here it is. Why did I take this way? I don't know. I have realized that the minimap is quite helpful actually when it comes to thinking where you should go with the car. Because otherwise it's just a big risk of crashing into things. And I have a feeling that I'm going to need another solid separator or two. Solids, of course not. Iron plates. Do I by any chance have iron plates here nearby? No, I do not, of course. I knew that. Bloop, 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 bloop. Well, that gives me some target practice, or some practice to find the correct path to the mall. And I should actually repair this one when I remember it. Before starting the episode, I was actually thinking about, I wonder how I'm going to fill this episode out, because I don't need to do a lot of things besides repairing power and fixing the small issues that I have. And here we are, 7 minutes later, and it seems like most of the episode goes into crashing into things and going back and forth to and from the mall. And crashing into more things. I swear I do not do this on purpose, even though you might want to think that I do. Anything else that I need? Speak now or forever hold your silence. I do wish that the things could speak for themselves. Wait a minute, can't I actually... Ah! I think it's time we start to configure some things here. Copper plates, 300. And let's see. New group maybe, because I would like to have 50 of those. 50 of those, yeah, that's gonna take a while. And pipes, not niobium pipes, not yet, even though I really like them. 200 of those and 100 of, yeah, 100 of those. And small parts and air core inductors. Well, small electric pole actually as well. Thank you very much. Although that shouldn't belong in that category, that should belong here. And air core inductors, probably 200 maybe. Small parts, also 200. Yeah, how's that for starters? Even though I don't have anything that delivers things automatically to me, at least this should help me know and see what things I need to refill when I'm in the mall next time. Whenever that's gonna be. Solid separator. Here we go. Oh, out that, of course. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. I was like, how can the output be full? But yeah, I wasn't consuming anything basically. That's why. And another one here, maybe. Another one here, another one there, another one bites the dust. And some here, and here, and here. I need to split these because otherwise I don't think that I have enough throughput on the belt actually. Yeah, 2 should be enough. I don't need 3. I don't need 3. Can I make another big one now? No, I cannot. Because I'm missing steel. Okay, yeah, thanks. That's a good reminder. Steel plates, maybe 200 or something. And suddenly I have nothing. But wait a minute. Don't I have steel here somewhere? Or is it? No, it's further down, I think. Or at least it's too far for me for walking. Mm, 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 mm. Whenever I say eh, then you know that I'm about to hit something. I might as well take some titanium plates here. 100. By the way, can I make armor? I can actually make a light armor. Does this? Ah, inventory size bonus. Yes, please. Why haven't I done this before? I'm a genius. Look at how many issues I solve already. And then also, let's see here, Duralumin is something that I would like. And then let's see if I can make some more solid separators again. Quartz processing is almost halfway, which is a start, but it's not quite there yet. Nope. Off by 1 error. These things really need just a shit ton of inserters. But then these two can alone take 20 per second. Ah, that's why I had one of the old separators here. Well, whatever. Now I have new ones. Let's move some of this road. Maybe not the funniest thing to watch, which is why I will speed up the time, because then it actually goes a bit faster. Believe it or not, that's how time works. You speed it up, things go faster. Okay, out of stone. Now, I have also been thinking, because I am very much missing sand or like quartz stuff. for the science. So if we take a look at what we need to make more glass, let's add molten glass as a recipe here. And then the thing is that we are researching a new version of this recipe. We don't have it yet, so I guess I will just have to, although okay. I would kind of like to add both of them. Okay, let's stick with what we have, I guess. And then we see here, let's see, can I link this recipe maybe to connect you to, yes, exactly, 1320. That is how much I need, good. And then I need 528 quartz ore. Quartz ore can come from sand, and that's about it. And then this sand can come from washing or gravel, and the gravel comes from stone, of course. And there is actually another option which will be available later called extract sand, where we can make it from sand extractor using iron stick. And if we try to produce as much as I kind of want, which is a lot, you can see that we need a lot of this. And it was suggested that I should use the stone processing. The thing with this is that it needs a shit ton of electricity, 136 megawatts, because these damn yard crushers, they are so bloody expensive to run. If we instead go by the washing, that means that's only 21 megawatts for the, okay, sure, yes, I know, I missed this part, so let's add this part again. 62 megawatts. It's still nothing compared to 136. And by nothing, I mean, okay, it's half, but still. So, yeah, I mean, there's just, it's not feasible, I think, to use the other recipe. However, looking at the sand extractor, then we see that it's 46.5. And also, sand extractor only uses 28 machines of the sand extractor type, while these requires 22 plus 83. So in other words, sand extractor is the absolute best recipe, assuming of course that we have the iron to support it. Iron is something that I am going to want to have anyway, quite a lot of, so I hope that I can maybe support that. The problem with this is that it's unlocked here. So what I'm thinking of doing is whoop and whoop, reprioritizing things. That should kind of help, I think, I hope. And then of course this will be even more efficient once I unlock the, that's creamy latex, that's not molten glass. That's molten glass. So if we instead take a look at this new recipe that we're about to unlock, then we can see that, bloop, nope, okay, bloop, bloop, crushed quartz, quartz ore from sand. Okay, now you haven't scaled up here to the correct values. 1320, I believe it was. Sand 2200. And coming from the sand extractor one day, that would be 220 iron plates compared to, okay, let's see here. Now I need to move things around. Unlink this recipe. No, okay, that's not how it works. Move that up. And 0 this maybe? Oh wait, actually I can just compare it here. 1320. So then I need 220 iron plates instead of 330. So I saved quite a lot by that, by using the new recipe. Which I am definitely going to use very soon anyway. So let's just remove that block and let's just link that and figure out why it says 480. That's not what I wanted. Does this help? No, I don't think so. Or? No, exactly. What happens if I then click that button and that button again? No, no. 1320, come on. Why is it 480 too much suddenly? 900, 860-ish? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't get it. No matter how many times I think I understand that mod, I realize that I don't. Okay, other issues. Because now I believe that once again this is solved for the time being. So let's see if I remember where things are. Yes, this is where I want to be. So very recently I added this key salk processing. What I however didn't do is to blacklist ash, so that ash is not output here. There we go. Deny the ash. Otherwise you can keep going as you... No, wait, not ash. Biomass, actually. Biomass should not be put there. Biomass should only go to that burner. Because it just so happens that I have a bit of biomass over here, and it just also so happens that these chests are about to get very full. So I guess I just need to empty them. Now I have some more space here for a while. And I have also gotten rid of the other things, of the biomass. So let's see now. While I am here, I would very much like to take a look at the copper production, because I fear that it's about to kind of overflow. I have a bit too much of copper, believe it or not, and I would like to fix this by logic. So what about we set it here maybe? So you can please read how much do I have on all these belts? Almost 500. Okay, so how about you here can enable disable yourself if I have copper plates less than 500, please. Then you can be active. And then the question is this backlogging anything else? Like here, I'm not entirely certain of this setup over here. But I guess, well, okay, it's just, you know what, that probably actually doesn't quite matter. Because things coming from this belt is prioritized anyway, so that's fine, basically. So now the question is, it has stopped. Because now I have too much copper plates, so now I'm not taking in any of the cadaveric arms and just using the copper that I already have here. Fantastic. Next step is to find my car. There it is. Next step is to try and reorganize this key sulk a bit and also maybe scale things up a bit. How much for these? Those damn planter boxes. Maybe I should actually add a planter box here as well. Well, what I wanted to do here is to actually use one of these splitter, but I would very much like to redesign this a bit. Because now what I would like to have is a machine from down here, believe it or not. Raw fiber. Because wood is actually quite horrible at making raw fiber. Something that is very good at it, however, is key sulk. So basically what I will do is replace the raw raw fibers from wood with raw fibers from key sulk. And then the question is, where do I draw this belt? I think maybe I have a solution here. Gorgeous. You can always count on me when it comes to spaghetti. This was actually pretty well suited for this belt. Now the question is also, where is the train supposed to go? And I guess the answer is bloop, bloop, bloop. Here somewhere, technically. Although that's gonna not happen for a while. But then I don't need to have the belt all this way out. I can actually have the belt like this instead. And then I will have the wooden thingy wood processing unit here. It of course needs power, because why wouldn't it? And then you just need some key salk. Wait, like this, no, like this. So, okay, see why this is why I kind of need to redesign this place. You might think it's so easy to design these city block like things, but sometimes you just make one mistake and it messes your entire system up. And just to make sure that we actually get something out of this, I need to actually give it an inserter. There we go. This should give us quite a bit of raw fibers. 0.5 per second, that is not sounding like a lot, but that's exactly what you consume, so everything should be fine. And I bet that the old one produced even less, right? Yeah, 0.2 per second, exactly. Okay, so redesigning this and scaling up so that I can afford more key salk plantation, so that I can waste more of the power that I have just produced. Let's see. I would like this to be more on the left side somewhere, kind of. This can kind of go on the bottom, because each one of these requires very, very little, and you produce 0.75, so this one alone is enough for 75 of these things. That should be no problem at all. So you there, move. Here. You have more power. You remove these and come on. And then let's see. Here, you made this. You made this as well. And this, and this, and this. Okay, never mind. Wait, right. I wanted some kind of this. Use both sides of the belt, please. Thank you very much. And then this one should kind of move, and this is very much in the way. So how about you move kind of maybe over here? And then I need to check. You make 1 per second. You consume 0.05, so that's you can support 20. I think that should be quite enough for a while. And then I'm also kind of putting some extra space here to make sure that you have reserves or space, more stuff. Yeah, whatever. And then you need to, let's see, you need to join forces with this one now. That might actually simplify things. So if you there go like this. Why do I manage to always build the power poles in the way? Wait. Not need to go all that way back. Actually, What am I doing? So if we go like that, and then like this, and like that, and once again you're in the way. This should kind of work, I think, maybe, hopefully. And then you just need some key sulk from over here, maybe. Or preferably actually from the other one. I don't know if I'm making this any more or less better. We will see, I guess. 1 per second. Okay, sure. You have your output this way. That's fine. You take 2 inputs, have 1 output. You can actually probably stay where you are. Here you go. You will need this eventually. And then what if I have this belt going this way and have this on be prioritized to the left, which just goes down, and once again I have a power pole in the way. Is anyone surprised? Nope. Okay, and then we can actually change our minds and put it from this way. And then I have space here in case I want to have another one. Just want to point that out. And this is a mess. That should not be there. And so then we can have another splitter here. One which puts things down again to the raw fiber. And one that takes it up to the other thing. And this upper thing is where we can most definitely scale up. But I have a feeling we are going to scale up some more of these things as well. Here we go, I have some key sulk seeds. Here you go, you made these ones. I think this is now kind of working, and it's a bit more scalable than it used to be, because now I can move this wastewater out of the way. Sorry for wasting you, but I mean, your name is Wastewater, so just assume that's kind of what you were meant to do. You can have a condition, and you can once again have some of that. Your condition can be wastewater more than 60,000. Then you can actually even have a... Okay, I'm wasting 1 kilowatt of power by having you active, but sure. I guess I can afford that. Does that mean that... Yeah, exactly. Or... Yeah, because I mean it is minimum consumption, so you do consume even when you're not active. All right, then scaling this up. In order to do that, I need more key sulk plantations, and in order to do that, I need planter boxes, among other things. Why do I go? Oh, Here we go. It is actually here. Perfect. Key Salk Plantation. Let's see. Okay, now I just need a bunch of iron. And I guess small parts and stuff. Oops. Turns out sometimes it's good to know what you have in your clipboard. Air core inductors. Okay, I don't like handcrafting, believe it or not. So I will go to the air core inductor place. And get 400 air core inductors. Then let's see, I also need some copper. Steel, I probably don't have that much, at least not over here. I might want to enlarge the production of steel. 100 of those, 200 of those, 2 of those. And some maybe. I have 44, that should be enough for a while. Oh, these things, inserters. I don't think I put down inserters over here. That I should do. 100 maybe. I'm optimistic. Or rather, I'm a inserter consumer. Big time inserter consumer. Now, Keysalk. Only 2, come on. Glass. Okay, sure. Glass also helps to have quite a lot of. Even though I need the glass for research. So if I use this glass, I will actually, it will take me a long time to research that. Sure, whatever. It's gonna take me a long time to research it no matter what. And then I would like to maybe scale up with one of these and 2 of these. Copy, please. Can I then make right steel plates? I have a steel belt here somewhere, right? Yes. Keysalk, 1 more. Now, who thinks that this will ruin my power production? I mean, theoretically, it should be fine, actually. Keyword theoretically. Nope, I can't do that, of course. Just have to fill it in manually. do wish they would change that so that the prioritized area would actually be the modules. I think that would make sense actually. And then bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, bloop. Wait, why do I even use 2 of these? I mean, I'm pretty sure only one of them should be enough. And then the last one goes here. Bloop. Bloop. And here I can shift click to fill it up, because you only use keysalk and not so any other fancy stuff. Here we go, have some keysalk for some more seeds. And once again, I'm pretty sure that it's enough with just one inserter. Now, however, I need to take this out with the wastewater, and out with the stuff as well. And once again, I'm pretty sure that one inserter is enough. I'm not in that much of a hurry that I need 2 inserters to output 0.05 items per second. So in theory, this should give me much more zinc. But as we can see, zinc is not really the problem. Quartz is as usual. Or, I mean, as usual. It's been like this for like 1 episode now, so it's still quite new actually. New situation. And it's only because I am only producing here. They are washers, so they cannot be upgraded. What I might be able to upgrade are the inserters, maybe. But 7 points, so this is 15 per second. I'm not even producing 15 per second here. Even though you say output full. But in theory, you should be using more than you make. But then the question is, do you have enough inserters? That's always the question, isn't it? Always the question. But I mean, there's not really any big way of scaling this up. But once this research is completed, I have a feeling I'm going to want to have glass processing somewhere else, because then there is an extra step to be added. Yay! So at least the molten glass production can be somewhere else, because transporting things with pipes is quite easy, although I do realize that it's not that much more difficult to transfer things in belts either, but the best thing about pipes is that it's basically instant. We don't need to worry about like throughput and waiting for stuff. So then the question is, okay, where should I put that? And this is, by the way, not wood. Definitely not wood. I'm I mean, I do have some space here, but it's one, it's not enough. Two, it's kind of used by something else already. So molten glass, molten glass. Where do I use molten glass? I use it here and then I use it up there for the science thingies, right? Yes, and the pipeline extent is already pretty big, so I would like to avoid extending it even further. Although I guess I can always solve that problem with a little pump. I wonder why tar works here but not molten glass here. I find that very strange actually. I just don't know. It's no longer my mod that I'm using here. How much more do you need? You need 24. Well, I have 3 incoming now. So I have some time to decide where to put this. Should I kind of have it maybe at the top here? But it's a lot of sand and stuff that I need. Sand, my goal is to use iron later on. So in that sense, it would make sense to have it down here. But if I have it down here, first of all, the pipeline extent is for sure not gonna like that, but that can of course be solved. And it is actually quite close-ish to the existing production, so it could be pipeable, kind of. Is pipeable a word? Pretty sure it's a word. I can't go through there, but I can go through here. So it is spaghettiable. That is definitely a word. Which in that case means that I'm going to need to fill in this place. And here I could have lots of space for setting up washing. By the way, is my electricity still fine? Calvaric Aram seems to use a bit less, but I assume that's because this is stopped. It's not stopped. Well, maybe the belt is just filled or something, I don't know. Working, 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 output full, exactly. As it should be. How much do you have here now? 230? Okay, you have apparently consumed quite a bit since last time we spoke, which might not be a coincidence because someone was probably just recently at the mall and stole a lot of stuff. So that's not unexpected. So glass here, I still think that makes sense. Do I want to sleep on it or should I just go for it? I guess I can just go for it. At least starting with the landfill, because no matter what I am going to put there, I am going to need to landfill the area. And it's been a while since I actually landfilled a big area. I remember from the last run that my base was growing much more upwards and to the left than downwards and to the right. I'm wondering if it will be the same this time. And landfill is over here. I have so much space now with the light armor. Now the question is then, how much should I fill in? And the answer is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is how you waste landfill, because now I don't have much landfill left. Oops, that's not where I wanted to place it. This is where I want to place it, mostly. Or I guess there. Let's see. How much? 2 chunks, not a lot. But if I build on the other axis, like this, then the pipe landfill runs out. Oh well, oh well. I guess I can still fill in some of the stone. Just to mark kind of that please do not build here. Kind of. Until the stone runs out. Surprised it lasted that long. Although I'm pretty sure I have more stone here by the iron production. Some. I know I have more power now so that I can actually use it for the squashing of stone to gravel and sand and use that for quartz, but I fear that the amounts that I need, it doesn't quite justify the use of that recipe, because it would be so much. But I think this is all that I can do for this episode, so please, thank you for watching, and please join me again next time.